Hey everyone, I am Pion and welcome to Pion's Perspective. Today we're talking about the PR disaster that is the Rainbow Six Siege closed beta. So Ubisoft was trying to create a lot of hype for their beta event of their upcoming game Rainbow Six Siege, and what should I say? It worked. A lot of people, including myself, got pretty hyped and excited for it, and we're looking forward to the beta. So the beta is a closed beta, so you have to get a beta key in order to gain access to it. How do you get those keys? Well, there were various ways. One of them is to pre-order the game, which will give you guaranteed beta access code, or you could buy one of two Humble Bundles, either a few months back, the E3 Humble Bundle, or more recently the Tom Clancy Humble Bundle, both including a beta key. Or you could support the charity Extra Life with $6 or more in order to get a guaranteed beta access key. And there were various other promotions and giveaways and stuff like that as well. So it was fairly easy to get a key, and a lot of people were hyped for it, so a lot of people got a key. And all of those were looking forward to September the 24th, which is the date of the beta. So the 24th came, and Ubisoft made a very confusing statement. They said, okay, the beta starts today, but in order to test our servers in a regulated manner, we're going to send out invites over the course of the next few days. So that confused people because they thought they already have access. Turns out they were wrong. Those beta keys, you redeemed them on the Rainbow Six Siege website, but they would not give you instant access to the beta. Instead, they just registered. God damn it, try again. They just registered. God damn it, they just registered you in the system for Ubisoft, and Ubisoft would send out invites to all people who registered at some point, as I said, over the course of the next few days. Now keep in mind the beta is only 4 days long. So some people will only be able to play the game for 1 or 2 days maybe. And this method, or the things get worse because there is actually no preloading available. So when you get access to the beta, eventually, you still have to download the 6 gigabytes of game files to actually play the game. And for some people that's not a big issue. I have fast internet, I don't care much. But some people have very slow internet, and for these people that means a few more hours of delay. And if it's bad timing, like they get the key in the evening, they might not be able to play it at that day and have to wait for the next day. So that's pretty unfortunate, and obviously people got very, very mad about it. I mean, people were looking forward to it, all people were waiting for the 24th and were ready to play. Some people even took off work and stuff just to play the beta, and then Ubisoft was like, oh, sorry, you cannot play yet. You have to wait for some random amount of time until we send you an invite. So obviously that made people mad, especially, or it makes it worse because Ubisoft used this beta access as a pre-order incentive and offered it in Humble Bundle, so people actually paid money for it. For example, myself, I only bought a Humble Bundle, the E3 Humble Bundle, because I wanted access to that beta. And other people might have just pre-ordered only for that reason as well. So Ubisoft used that beta access key as a marketing tool, and granted, they never said you will get access to the full beta. They never even mentioned how long the beta will be, and 4 days is surprisingly short, but it's what people expect, and that's what is the important part here. When people pre-order the game in order, or buy a Humble Bundle in order to get access to the beta, they expect access when the beta starts, especially because the wording in most cases suggested that it would work that way. And obviously, people got really, really mad about it, and you can't blame people for pre-ordering and stuff like that all day long and for taking off work just to play a beta, but that's not the point here. The thing is that it was easy to expect. So when you're Ubisoft and you're giving out keys and use them as a promotion tool, and then you don't, like at the moment the beta starts, you announce that not everyone, or actually only a few people will be able to play the beta from the start, then it's obviously that people will get mad about it. So that was really bad communication, in my opinion, especially because it was so late. If they would have told us earlier, it would not have been that big of a deal. But things get even worse because, as I said, people got mad. They wrote about it on the subreddit, on the forums, everywhere. A few hours later, Ubisoft made a statement because of that. They made an official statement on Reddit, on the forum, they posted it everywhere, and it was like, yeah, sorry, we cannot change that right now, we understand you're mad, we cannot change it because we have to test our servers, blah, 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 but we guarantee beta access until the end of the day, That's the 24th. So until the end of the 24th for everyone who pre-ordered the game. And I was, as I said, one of the guys who bought the Humble Bundle. So I asked, what's with the people who bought the Humble Bundle or got in through the charity, the Extra Life charity thing? And the official response by our official Ubisoft employee on the subreddit was, yeah, those people will get into the beta as well until the end of the day. As I said, the end of the 24th. Well, we have the 25th, and a lot of people who pre-ordered the game or bought the access via the E3 Humble Bundle are still not in the beta. So this statement was just a complete lie. People are not in yet. And it's clearly the 25th right now. The 25th is almost over in Europe at the time of this recording. So I don't expect to be able to play anymore today. But, we will see, I don't know. The thing is that this is just, again, terrible communication. Why do you say something like that if you cannot fulfill it? What's going on there? What went wrong? I don't understand it. It's really, really freaking stupid. So, to confuse stuff even more, it seems like different codes were sent out. So some codes were those beta codes I was talking about. For example, the codes in the E3 Humble Bundle. But other codes, like the codes in the Tom Clancy Humble Bundle and in some giveaways, were actually Uplay codes. So if you got one of those codes, you just could go to Uplay, activate product, redeem the code, and you got access to beta instantly. So even that makes things even more confusing because yeah, it's obviously weird that some codes would be sent out this way and some codes would be sent out the other way, and I don't know, it doesn't make much sense. It seems to be more communication problems, especially because most people were not aware that there are two different kinds of codes. So it's all a big pile of shitty communication by Ubisoft. They really ditched on this. I don't know how they failed to do that. A professional big company like Ubisoft failing to do something simple like as talking to the community. But they're not good at that, at least. Or they proved that they are not good at communicating, and at least in terms of Rainbow Six Siege. A few days before the beta, there was the technical test, which was under NDA, so people were not allowed to stream or record videos, publish videos about the gameplay. They record about their gameplay in the technical test, and they had to sign an NDA when they installed the game. So most people, they see a wall of text with an agree button below. They just click the agree button, don't read it. Obviously, it's their fault now, because when they stream now, and some people streamed and they got banned. I saw a lot of streams getting banned just for streaming the technical test. And yeah, you can blame them for not reading the NDA. That's their responsibility. But again, if Ubisoft really don't want them to stream, why not make sure that they are aware of the fact that there's an NDA and they're not allowed to stream? Why not just do that? That has two advantages, like, for example, by putting just a notification in your lobby, like, hey, this is a technical test, please, you're under NDA, please don't stream. Thanks. Ubisoft, we love you. That has two advantages, really. The first one is people will actually not stream it, or at least most of them, and B, people will not get mad about getting banned. And you don't have to, actually three advantages. You don't have to spend resources looking for people who are breaching the NDA, or at least not as much resources for looking at those people and banning people left and right in channels. So obviously Ubisoft is terrible at communicating, and I don't understand why. Ubisoft, it's not that hard. We're not your enemies. We are your customers. We're trying to buy your game. We want to like it. We want Rainbow Six Siege to be good. We really want that, and we want to test it. We want to play it in the beta, and all we want from you is that you communicate with us clearly. We're not stupid, at least that most of us aren't. And the others, we will explain it to them. It's okay. Just talk to us, please. Please talk to us and do it at a reasonable time, like a few days before the beta starts. What's wrong? Anyway, that's just me. Thanks all for watching. Have fun and see you next time. Hopefully in the Rainbow Six Siege beta, but I'm not sure about that yet. Bye.